Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, where last time we got ourselves a horse from Lucian, who lives up here somewhere. Come on, turn around, horse. Turn around so I can show the fine people what's going on. So, yeah, this is where Fort Farragut is, and Lucian has given us a horse by the name of... I forgot the name. Shadowmere? I want to say Shadowfax. I think that's also a Lord of the Rings reference. But yes, welcome guys to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, where now our entire Dark Brotherhood journey takes a big shift. We are no longer going to be joining up with people and getting our orders. No, that's far too small. That's far too lame. No. What we need to do now is we need to get our orders from letters in random locations around Cyrodiil, because everybody knows that that is significantly more epic, right? I'm, of course, joking. That is what's going to happen, but I just don't understand why Lucian would want me to do this. I really don't. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be finding our drop orders for who is the next target from random drop points around the world. And the first one is actually Hero Hill, which we're almost, we've almost made it. And I just saw a wolf. Oh boy. Yep, okay, so there is Hero Hill. I'm gonna need to get off the horse real quick. How do you get off the horse? Right click, nice. And let me see if that wolf is trying to chase me down. Okay, nope, nothing. So here is Hero Hill. It's actually a really cool place. Unfortunately, it is kind of snowing and rainy and not very pretty. But if you look way off in the distance, you guys can see that, right? Right in front of my, right above my reticle there, that is the gold tower. So you can actually see it from way over here. We're literally on the border of Morrowind, and we're still able to see the Imperial City, which I think is pretty sick. So, this seems convenient. Dead drop orders, number 1. Okay. So, dead drop orders number 1. I visited my first dead drop location and received my next contract. Quest added. Affairs of a Wizard. I have received my new orders from Lucian LeChance. I must go to Leaf Rot Cave and kill a necromancer who has begun the process of transforming himself into a lich. This necromancer, Saladian, however you say that, that's a tough one, has not yet completed his metamorphosis, but is still incredibly powerful. Possibly too powerful to kill if faced directly. I should search the cave for Saladian's writings and try to discover his weakness. That is as clear of a clue as they could give me. So basically, we need to kill Saladian. I know I'm not saying that right, but it doesn't really matter. And, ooh, we're actually, that is very far from... Wow, that is, okay, so there are 2 sides to the Niben River, or the, whatever you call this, the river, and we've only been on the left side, which is very narrow. We've been through here. This is Leywin right here for you guys to know where we're at. There's an entire side called Blackwood on the right and to the east, and the Panther River and everything. We've never experienced any of this for the entirety of the playthrough, so I think that probably... the closest way to, yeah, definitely the closest way to get here would be Fort Irony, but I also need to make sure that there is a bridge that I can cross. So, I don't think there's any bridges here. I might have to come from Leywin and take the road. I think Leywin may very well be the closest route. Yeah, actually, for me, the closest route would be to come to, like, Fort Magia and follow this road basically all the way down, which is going to take a long time. And here's the thing, there are benefits to traveling this road. There are places and locations that are very significant here in the Panther River. So I'm thinking maybe I should come from Leywin. It's closer if I come from Leywin, actually. Yeah, all right, so let's actually travel to Darkfathom Cave. Okay, and if I travel to somewhere that's outdoors, then my horse stays, like I still stay on my horse. Otherwise, the horse would get left in the stables, and I would have to go back outside and jump on my horse. But okay, so we're here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna find the road, which was super easy to find, and I'm gonna start traveling, and you'll notice very, very quickly that traveling with a horse is just the superior strategy. I mean, if you're trying to get somewhere quickly, this is the way to go. And while I'm here, I'm actually going to be exploring different locations and trying to uncover different different places. So like for instance, I'm traveling toward that square on my compass. Let's see what this place is called. It is called Beyond. Very similar to Beyond, which means outside of or further than. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna Blink and March. I don't know anything about Blink and March, but you know, it's cool. And yeah, this is such a faster way to explore. I don't know how long it would take me to travel across the map, but it is significantly faster if you have yourself a horse, and that is what I am enjoying right now. Fort Double Cross, yeah, that sounds like a place I don't necessarily want to be right now. But yeah, so all good things. Let's go ahead and try to find the road and keep going. So there we go. We're already here. We started here. We've already made it across here in just a couple of minutes. We're gonna get to the river. We need to get to the other side of the river, and then we will make our way toward that cave. I don't know why this quest sends you so far off the beaten path, but it's a good thing, actually, if you really think about it, because I kind of need to, I need to go to these places. So I heard the music change, so I was just saying, I hate that on the horse I can't look behind me. It really bothers me. I mean, if I was on the horse and I wanted to look behind me, I could look behind me. I wouldn't have any problems with that. I could just put my hand behind me on the horse and look behind me as far as I want. But for some reason, the game doesn't allow for that, so it's kind of irritating. Ooh, and we're coming up on another Daedric Shrine. Let's actually figure out which one this one is. I think I know. This one sounds nocturnal. Yeah, let's just try to remember how to get off. Okay, there we go. Jeez, I'm still getting used to having a horse. Let's chat with this person.
What is your business in this place?
Oh, the Shrine of Nocturnal, of course. It's not your pretty face.
You should not be in this place. What is your business here? Do you believe yourself worthy to speak to Nocturnal?
Yes, I do think I am worthy.
Perhaps you have been summoned. Perhaps Nocturnal desires your service and has guided you here. Approach.
Oh, that was easy. Okay, thank you.
I'm done talking to you.
Well, I'm done talking to you too, you punk. Alright, let's see what Nocturnal has to say. Nocturnal demands a more powerful champion. Yes, I've got to be a higher level. Okay, well, at least I've discovered the location. That's kind of significant for sure. Your name's Shadowmere, right? Yes, Shadowmere. I always forget the name of the horse. You know what? I'm going to discover this alien ruin while we're here. But, yeah, so every single Daedric shrine that we can go ahead and discover now before we get to trying to finish those quests, the better, because it just makes it easier. We can get there and do the quests faster. But yeah, they're all going to come in handy one day, very, very soon. Arpenia. Okay. I don't know anything about Arpenia. I only know a few of them by name. Ooh, okay. I'm already halfway to the river. Very nice. Now, I only knew a few of the ruins by name. I don't know a lot of them because most of them honestly don't have a huge function. Or if they do, knowing the name of the place isn't the point. You don't have to know the name of the place in order to do the quest, and I think that's part of it. Barren Mine. There's also... Ooh, there's an inn up here. And there's an alien ruin. I feel like the music's changed, but if I stay on the horse, I can travel faster than anything. So, all I gotta do is keep running. Atatar. Okay, actually, that one does sound familiar. It may be one of those with the necromancer thing. By the way, where am I going? Oh, I've turned completely around. That's not good. What's this place called? The Drunken Dragon Inn. There is definitely a quest here. There is definitely a quest here. Let's go ahead and just stay here. Don't leave. There's definitely something to do here, for sure. Drunken Dragon Inn. Okay. Let's see what's up here. Ah, Andreas Draconis. I remember this guy. We're going to need to have a conversation with him later on in the Dark Brotherhood. So, we'll be back here soon. That's awesome. Saving some time.
Go ahead, please.
I don't think he has anything interesting to say, to be honest. He can sell me spells? Is that what
Have a look around.
Oh.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
I was getting ahead of myself. I can buy food from him, but literally nothing else. What do you know, Joe?
Kolovia is dotted with isolated farms and settlements, with most of the population in the coastal margin.
Great. Thank you for that information. If I hadn't have known that, I'm pretty sure my life would have been forfeit.
Next time, go someplace else, huh? The Inn of Ill Omen, the Tiber Septim Hotel, anywhere but here, okay?
That was weird. He literally asked me to go to any hotel but the one that he works at, or assuming he lives there, or he works, or he owns it, right? Why would you ask somebody? I mean, he must know that I'm going to end up being his demise one day, which, I mean, let's just be honest, that seems to be the case for pretty much everybody we run into now. I'm usually the demise for just about everybody. But yeah, so that was cool. It was cool running into that. And by the way, the screen is so dark and dank right now, it is making me sad. Let me just... 8:40 p.m. It's not even dark yet. Or maybe it does get dark around 8. So it may behoove me to try to make myself, or to try to get to where I need to be soon. But anyway, we are coming up onto the river now. It is so hard to see in front of me right now, which I like. I like that. I mean, it really brings the world to life, you know? It really brings the world to life. I really love that. How occasionally the weather changes. There's rain. It's just great. It's just really great. But, ooh, and actually I'm about to happen upon another landmark. This is another one kind of like Hero Hill that will likely only serve one purpose, and that one purpose is kind of lame. Ooh! Mouth of the Panther! Oh! There's a quest. There's a quest for this location. I'm not going to ruin the quest by going in there now. We will definitely, because we're going to go, one day we'll go back to Breville, and somebody will tell us to go to the Mouth of the Panther, and you're not really supposed to know what that means. You have to figure it out, but since we've already been here, I think it's safe to say we know what to do, right? We need to come back to the boat, but that was cool, man. I'm glad that we're doing this. You know, like I keep saying, and I don't think anybody's complained yet. Oh, really, bro? Okay, hold on. Am I out of arrows? What the heck's happening? Okay.
Your money or your life?
How about your life?
Easily done.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Stupid. Back off. Oh, wow. This guy's actually got a little fortitude. Okay, he's dead. Thank you. You're awesome, Shadowmere. Shadowmere will fight for you, by the way. I know I haven't actually mentioned that yet, but Shadowmere is literally the best thing that's ever happened in the game of Oblivion. And any game, for that matter. It's literally the best thing ever. Anyway, what was I saying? I haven't had really anybody complain about the fact that I, you know, physically travel everywhere if I haven't been there yet, especially because there's so many benefits to it. But I just want to reiterate the benefits, okay? I'm just gonna make sure that I make it around the river. I think there's a little bridge over here. That's cool. But yeah, the benefits are so great because again, you discover locations. Sometimes you happen upon random stuff that just ends up being so worth it. It's just incredible. Okay, this is in Morohami. I don't think I have ever even heard of this one before. But I'm just going to ignore the imp because it doesn't serve me at all to waste my time on them right now. But basically, I just need to make sure that I stay on this side of the river because that's where the cave actually is. There's actually a few places. There's one incredibly important place here in this part of the world, but we're not going to worry about it until we actually need to find it. As long as I find this cave that I'm looking for, we'll be able to fast travel to it, and it'll be a quick trip to where we're trying to find. Unless I just happen upon it, but I don't think it's on... Oh, I need to keep going east. Yeah, so I'm going to cut across a little bit. Yeah, so if I just happen upon the place that I'm looking for, then great. But I doubt that's going to happen. Also, the music has changed. I'm definitely being pursued by something, but I'm just going to ignore it because ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, I don't think I need to explain myself any further. Black Dog Cave. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take these guys out. Don't shoot my horse, you punk. No. Bad. Shadowmere, you're in the way. Stop it with my horse already. Jeez, that was annoying. You okay, Shadowmere? Actually, why was this wolf holding a lockpick? Good job, Shadowmere. Shadowmere, good job, good job. Okay, that was my cheer, by the way. I'm just not in the mood to be cheery. Alright, so I think that there's really nothing else here. For some reason, I remembered this place, or I thought I did. Another lockpick, nice. Yeah, I feel like... Repair hammer, that's always good. I feel like this is a useful place, but I don't remember why. Maybe I just remember this place because it's kind of on the way to a very important location. There is a Nern route, though. I'll take that. Yep. And we're almost there. So we've actually done really good as far as traveling goes. Think about it. We've gone all the way from the bottom of Leyawiin all the way across the river and are now trying to... We gotta go around the mount. Like, we gotta go up and over this. We gotta head north for a while, but then we'll end up at Leafrot Cave. And Shadowmere, please say... Okay, I was about to get mad at Shadowmere. It's like, bro, you're not supposed to be disappearing on me. But yeah, I do want to stay relatively close to the river, though, in case I do discover that location that I'm talking about that is really important for a future quest. But again, if I don't find it, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's not this fort. But at least now I'm kind of getting around the top of that river point. And now it's just kind of a direct route to Leafrot Cave. And who knows, Leafrot Cave may be a really big location, and it may take a long time for us to find Saladian or whatever the heck. Ooh, goblins, nice. But there's a chance that it won't. So I'm going to, depending on what time in the video I actually reach Leafrot Cave, we may actually go inside today. So that'd be kind of cool. But again, I think that we've covered more than enough land today. This has been an incredible day so far. And I'm very happy with how things have gone. Wendelbeck, yes, Wendelbeck is definitely one that I remember. There is, if I'm not forgetting, there is absolutely a, there's absolutely an alien statue in there, for sure. Wendelbeck is one of those that we're gonna need to come back to eventually. Okay, we got a whole bunch of caves. A bunch of deer. Usually they would run the moment you get near them, so that was impressive. Ooh, and it's getting all muggy out here again. Nice. Kindred Cave. Okay. I just want to make sure that I don't end up running my horse into the water. Why is the weather changing so fast? Well, that's what happens when you're in a swamp, right? Redwater Slough. Yeah, we're almost there. All right. Very, very nice. Also, for the record, if anybody's worried, yes, when we go into the cave, the horse will be left outside. But once we go into the cave, the world is not being generated outside anymore. So that means the horse will be safe, even though you wouldn't think it, because it's kind of out here in the middle of what you would think would be a terrible place. It's actually quite safe. So, we have made it to Leafrot Cave. Let's go into the cave and see if maybe it's a small cave or a large cave. You never know. But I definitely want to be sneaking. Definitely want to be sneaking. Alright, so now I can switch over. Ooh, okay. The green arrow is really close to me. This can't be him. That was weird. I didn't know that anything would be here. Just a skeleton. Just an hourglass. There's definitely cool stuff in here, though. Check this out. We got novice retort, alembics. Ooh, I'm actually over encumbered. And this isn't like Skyrim where when you're over encumbered, you can just walk slowly and still get your job done. No, you can't do that in this game, unfortunately. Okay. Need to drop something heavy. I should not have come here with so much stuff in my inventory, that's for sure. I know I have all of the Legion stuff, and I'm never going to use it. I was just going to sell it. So let me go ahead and drop some Legion stuff right now. This is a, if you divide 50 by 10, that's kind of how I calculate whether it's worth keeping it or not. This is a 5, and I normally try to keep with 10s. 35 times 10 is 350, so that's kind of half of that, so we'll drop that. 7 times, that's over half. We'll keep that for now. 21 times 2, that's less than half. That's awful. 7, that's decent. The shield is 140, it's a little more than half. Okay, so we'll throw these out next. But as of right now, that really opened up a lot of my inventory. Alrighty then. Stuff's all pretty valuable, all things considered. Ah, the art of war magic. The destruction skill increased. That's awesome. That's why you definitely want to look for skill books and stuff whenever you're exploring the world. Entry 1. My initial findings have been inconclusive, but they set me on the path I will pursue until I achieve my goal or lie rotting in this cave. I don't know if I want to read all this. Yeah, that's a long time. I'm not going to read 17 pages, but my character did, and now I have a quest update. Excellent. I've discovered the journal of Necromancer Saladian. It appears he has used a magical hourglass called the Sands of Resolve to turn himself into a lich and extend his life indefinitely. This process is not yet complete, however, and the hourglass must remain on Saladian's person for some time, as it contains his life force. If I could remove the Sands of Resolve from Saladian's possession, perhaps through pickpocketing, he would surely die. Well, there you go. So let's see if, oh yeah, we're going down into a hollow. Yeah, so this cave is actually quite expansive, or at least much bigger than just a single little step. So I'm gonna have to leave this here, and we're gonna have to finish off this quest in the next episode, guys. Be looking forward to that, because we're definitely gonna go pickpocket us a necromancer. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in. We traveled a long distance today. It was a huge success for sure. Discovered a lot of locations, and it was great. And look at that. If I had come from Hero Hill and just traveled down, look how far this is. That's crazy. Yeah, that would have been awful. I'm gonna have to eventually travel through the, what are these called? The Valus Mountains. I'm gonna eventually have to travel through these to find locations, but I'm glad that we had a little bit more of a direct route. And as time goes, we will slowly discover all the locations and be able to fast travel pretty much everywhere. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. But there's still gonna be times when we spend the majority of our time traveling to get to faraway places that are far from everything else. So, but today was still a very big success. Guys, that's all from me. Like this video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for daily gaming videos. Remember that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.